Hey, just walking into Portsmouth now by the historic dockyard.
Hey, okay. So this is the HMS Warrior. She's built in the 1860s. She was the ultimate weapon. She was the first iron-hulled battleship built. Never actually fired a shot in anger. She was pretty feared, particularly by the French. Her secret weapon was to fill her shells with, well, she didn't. The people on board did, filled their shells with molten iron. That was fired at the enemy ships and pretty much melted straight through the hull of the other ship and then also through the people that were on board. So I'd say pretty gruesome, but this was like Victorian napalm in its day. Yeah, it's an interesting ship. Okay, before we take a look at Gunwharf, let's talk a bit about the history. It was originally the site of HMS Vernon, which you can see in this picture here. It opened in 1923 and closed in 1996, and the site was the headquarters of mine countermeasures. During and after World War II, divers here had the incredibly dangerous job of dismantling live mines. Most lost their lives in the harbour when things went wrong. It was essentially a massive bomb. The volume of gunpowder that was stored there meant that a single accidental spark could have levelled half of Portsmouth. The site was a major target for the Luftwaffe. It was hammered during the Portsmouth Blitz and it was left charred in a wasteland. That was before its rebirth in 2001. The site that we know today is now Gunwharf Quays. It has over 100 shops and restaurants and a 14-screen cinema. So let's take a look.
So some pretty nice yachts here. See in the background, super yacht. I'll get a better picture of that soon. And in the back, you can see just here is the White Lake Ferry.
Let's take a look at Spice Island. Sounds exotic, but 200 years ago it was the most dangerous square mile in the whole of the British Empire. The spices were gunpowder and smuggled gin, and if you stepped into a pub, chances were you'd get press ganged and then find yourself on a warship the next day. Look across the water, you have the chance of seeing pirates in iron cages there set as an example. Yeah, pretty gruesome, I'd say. Okay, I'm going to put a bit of music in here, then I'll give you some more history at the end. I'm going to ask a quick question here. Tell me in the comments what you think these guys are up to. Great pasty, but had a nightmare trying to unwrap it.
To Portsmouth in the evening. thought I'd bring you back down to Gunwharf again. So just going around the cobbled street area, Portsmouth, as we walk into where Gunwharf starts. Just turn that around, you can see we'll have a little bit more of the Spinnaker Tower later. And again, this is just looking at the streets as we walk into Gunwharf. Started to rain a little bit, but it seems to have eased off now, which is good. So you can see behind me Gosport, you can see the tower. Just spin it around a little bit, try not to go too fast, don't want to feel sick. Yeah, it's great, it really looks nice at night.
The White Link Ferry again, next to a beautiful super yacht. Not been on it myself, but it looks fantastic.
I'll walk through where the shopping centre is. They're closed, but doesn't matter, you can see it a little bit as I... Oh no, it's all closed off. Never mind. And upstairs there's all restaurants as well. And the View Cinema, which go to regularly. Fantastic, it's got reclining seats, love it.
Back to where we started. This is the Warrior. Just thought I'd give you a night version of it. Hey, welcome back. Finally, it's done. I've got the first one out, which I'm pretty happy about. Probably not the best, but there was a lot of old video in there that I picked up on the way. So had to spend some time on editing it. That took a fair while, actually. I did say I'd talk a little bit about it at the end. So just that tower, just to let you know, it's 170 meters high. Cost 36 million to build it, and it took 4 years. In fact, I remember it was meant to be called the Millennium Tower. Didn't quite make the year 2000, and it opened in 2001. But that's why it got changed to the Spinnaker Tower. So now that all of this stuff's done, I think I can now focus on trying to get some footage around different areas. Tried to get some in London yesterday, but didn't manage to do it. Just took the tube everywhere. But again, I'll make sure I take my camera, make sure that I pick things up as I go along. And then think about the channel. Just think about how I'm going to develop it. So if you got any ideas, down in the comments. And going back to that strange people in the outfits, let me know what you think they were up to. I'm not sure. I didn't even know it was on there until I look back on it. But yeah, it's pretty funny. Been giving it some thought since getting this now complete. Is there enough around Portsmouth to continue to fill this with content? I guess time will tell. I think once the summer comes, I can see some better areas that we can get onto the channel. If not, we can always pivot, change direction, but let's see how it goes. It's early days yet. On the content of the channel, let me know down in the comments things that you'd like to see around Portsmouth or anything else that you think might be interesting on the channel. And please like, subscribe, and comment. Just trying to build this out, so anything you can do. Not begging, not really begging, but yeah, if you could, would really appreciate it. Thanks.